Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. I am Elijah, and this is the message that the Lord God has given unto me to give to you. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 through 6. But the prophet started with Haggai, the Lord God tells Zerubbabel, here's Zerubbabel, I'm going to use it as a signal, and that signal has gone forth. Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. And the Lord whom you seek shall suddenly come to his holy temple. Even the messenger of the covenant whom you delight in, behold, he shall come. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5 and 6. Go out, shall send Elijah to you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And he shall turn the hearts of the children back to the father hearts back to the children. He shall come to strike the earth with curse. All of the waters, the apocalypse has begun. Now, why we move it there? Malachi chapter 4, verse 4. Gotta go to Mount Sinai. Gotta go back and forth to Moses. Man, so much is in there. Oh, man, everything that Jesus said is in there. And much, much more. For those who know, they know now. Can't deceive and hide it from us anymore. I understand, yeah. I don't care if you don't like me or you don't like him. He don't preach. Every time I see him, he always talking about us. Let's go. Now I watched France 24 this morning. It's horrible things that are going on in this world, and nobody's saying nothing. No, nobody's saying nothing. Shoot rockets to the moon. Yeah, you shoot rockets to the moon, then you got people living in horrible conditions, and you want God to accept that. God not accepting that. No, God not accepting that. They said when Israel repent, all that wrong, all that we have done to them, we won't pay for that. Every bit of it. When God ever lied. You see what we stand upon? I'll tell you how we stand upon the word of God. I will tell you, wait a second, I'll tell you how we stand upon the word of God. In the land that you are now, how did you get it there? Now God told you, if you don't obey my voice and keep my command, I won't send you to slavery. Did you know? The land that you're in now, how did you get there? I know God don't lie. He doesn't lie. That's for your educated people. Let's go. Now wait for Brother Shadow to finish posting. When you finish posting, I tell you. I mean, watch all that food news this morning. People not worried about you. People feed you the same old thing, same old lies. You running behind two old Dave men that can't do nothing for you. Can't do a thing for you. You knowing them, what good is you knowing them? That's where I should have went at. Return of mighty holy hell, God on supreme, thou who art self-originated, incorruptible, spotless, uncreated, immaculate, immortal, self-complete, self-illuminated, our Father, our Mother, under God, exalted, fiery one, lover of men, benevolent, bountiful, jealous, obedient, very compassionate. Eli, there is my God, return of mighty holy Sabbath, very glorious, El, Jael. Thou art he, my soul hath loved, eternal protector, shining like fire, your voice is like the thunder, your look is like the lightning, all seen. Who receives the prayers of such as honor thee, and turn away from the quest such as embarrassment of their provocation, who dissolve the confusion of the world, so rises from the ungodly and the righteous in the corruptible age, knowing the age of the righteous. Thou, O light, shineth full light of morning upon thy creatures, so that it come there upon the earth, and in thy heavenly dwelling places. There is no need of any other light than that of unspeakable splendor from the lights of thy countenance. Accept my prayer and be well pleased with it. Likewise, also the sacrifice which thou hast prepared. Thee drew me and saw thee, set me favor, and show me and teach me, and make it known to thy servant, as thou hast promised me. Now you know God keep his promise. All right. Now I know. Master of the paint fella, huh? Yeah. Be patient with her. Be patient. She doesn't know. I don't know who it is. Be patient. Time is now. No, be patient. Because so they did I think that's plan 24. So they're asking the people, it's been 60 years since Dr. King dead. How far have y'all been? How far have you come? And how far the movements y'all been doing? The Black Lives Matter movement, all that foolishness. But that's where they want you at. As long as your mind is on connected with black this and black that, Martin Luther King is, and Malcolm and Dad, and Frederick Douglass is, and Booker T. Washington and that, and all that, man, you can't move forward. Can't move forward, bro. Obeying the voice, keeping the commandments, keeping the laws and statutes. Those who know moving forward, they know. They know. Because King Solomon left it to you. Better is a live dog than a dead lion. It can't do nothing for you. It can't do nothing for you, man. And every time you look around, that's what they want you to put the mic to. Well, what you gonna do? Yeah, some kingdom did. What's higher than for you? Then the same old thing. We know it's gonna be the same old thing. All right. You know, something different. This is different. This is what thus said the Lord. We are not. We have one leader. Well, when I say this last prayer, you know who our leader is. Because our leader is God, not no man, not no man. Our leader is God himself. The Lord God, the Almighty Lord God, Jesus the Christ, the Nazarene, that's who our leader is. Well, keep watching. Keep watching. It won't be long now. I am the Almighty God who provides for all creatures. I am the merciful one who restrains evil from humankind. I am the gracious one who helps in time of need. I am the loving. I am long suffering to the upright as well as to the wicked. I am bountiful to those who own these, do not entitle them to lay claim to reward. I am faithful to those who have a right to expect good from me, even preserving graciousness unto the 2,000th generation. I forgive misdeeds, even atrocious actions, forgiving those who repent. All right. Let's continue on. Let's continue on. Let's go. Yeah. Oh. Can't cry over spilled soul. He told me. Gotta keep pressing on, man, to the mark. I went over another shelter room. Green Bay here the other day. Really had two dreams. First dream he had, he saw the holy angel get their weapons of war ready. The next dream he saw them fighting. So he saw that. No, because so I went in the green book, the gold green book. Because God told me one time, that everything that he's going to do is in the gold book. So this is the gold book right here. The gold green book. I go down that. Probably move down the green. Oh man, the way they have the ink and all that written these days, they're hoping it disappears. They hope the ink disappears. And it didn't disappear. Don't let it get wet. That's, yeah. No, this is the book I got the names and everything. O Lord God, creator of all things, who are fearful and strong and righteous and merciful. The only gracious king. See, that's our king. The only gracious king. The only giver of all things. The only just. Almighty and everlasting, thou that delivers Israel from all trouble. And didst choose the Father that sanctified. Receive the sacrifice for the whole people of Israel, to preserve their own portion and sanctify it. Gather those together that are scattered from us. Deliver them that serve among the heathen. Look upon them that are despised and abhorred. And let the heathen know that thou art our God. Punish them that will oppress us. With pride do us wrong. Plant that people again in our holy place as Moses has spoken. You know, I got something to say. I don't care. We gonna do you good. Yeah, you keep talking about against Allah in the Torah, disrespecting Allah, disrespecting the Torah, disrespecting Muhammad. We gonna have to do you something. You think I worry about you and Allah and Muhammad? Come on, man. Muhammad, Allah, can't do nobody nothing. Can't do nobody anything. You gotta get your dumb ass. Go and get your weapons of war. And go do somebody something talking about I'm doing it in the name of Allah. No, you do it in the name of the damn fool that you are. Anytime you got billions and billions of dollars, and you see you did already went there and destroyed the people. Yeah. And them people living in filth and squalor and everything and begging for food. You got all those, you got so much money, you don't even know how much money you have. And making tons of money on top of that. And then you sit around like I'm king somebody. You can't shit. That's who you are. King full of shit. Just tell them. You got them people in Yemen living like that. And you know you're the one who did it. And then you'll be proud, arrogant, both be like with Esau. Yeah, he destroyed his whole country. And now he's proud, arrogant, and boastful of what you did. Man, you're a damn fool. Just like all the rest. Talking about Allah. Oh, Allah. Then you went there, the palace. Both of them, the Christians and the Muslim or Hindus or whatever they call themselves, over there in Pakistan. Both on a bunch of damn food. You're a Christian. Well, you're Christian, where's your God? The people can't really burn it down. We read that now. How God come deliver, what did it say? To deliver Israel from all trouble. That's the God we serve. That's Jesus the Christ, the Nazarene. If you call upon him, that's what he tell you, call upon me in time of trouble, and I will be there. All right. So they went down and burned all the Christian people home down and everything. And what happened? They had to get up. And no God came to them. They serving Christianity. That's not God they serve. That's not God they serve. Just tell them. And then I'm going to tell you, there's no talking about the Hindu, Muslim, and Muslim, and Islamic. Oh, we such holy and righteous people. We got the Quran. We holy and righteous. Muhammad, yeah, we holy and righteous. Then you go out there and kill all those innocent people, burn them up their houses, and then you're going to tell me you're holy and righteous and pious. You bunch of shit. Yup. All that bullshit y'all been doing, all those men is dumb. Go read it in the Bible. I will tell you, like you say in the Holy Bible, they're full of dumb. I'm just telling you. I'm not sugarcoating, man. That's a hard thing. That's a hard thing to see all the people, how the people living. And, then you got the Japanese. They went and put all that Fukushima, put all that water, all that contaminated water in the ocean. Then they shoot a rocket to the moon and bring it back. Oh, we landed on the moon. We just shot a rocket to the moon. It's so precise and everything. Yeah. And you don't think God will destroy y'all for that? All right. We'll see. We'll see where it's going to stand. Yours are God's. But God didn't spare Nimrod for do that. And he's going to spare y'all. I don't know what book you read. They say the moon had turned to blood. All right. So all of them there on the moon, God gonna kill them all. They always say the moon turned to blood. You ever seen water turn to blood? Go kill something. And kill something and throw it in the ocean south and watch the blood. The eternal bless thee and keep thee. Eternal make his face shine upon thee and be gracious. Eternal lift up his kindness upon thee and give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord that God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord that God with all the heart, with all thy soul, with all that might. And no, I mean, that's on you. That's on you. All right. You're going to get out of there. Okay, I got to get away from him. The sort of they call you not the area, they're gonna send them people there, they're gonna do it. So you're not gonna do me a damn thing. You know, they had the I, the V, and the two golfing people. Because that's what they do. They throw their money behind them, behind the LPG and all the people. They put all that money behind them, everybody shut them out. So yeah, now they can merge. Don't come back to home. You can kiss whatever golfing associates with that, you can kiss that goodbye. You can kiss that goodbye. Watch. I had a dream that a woman got naked and tried to have sex with me. I told her that I wouldn't have sex with a woman unless we are married. She jumped on the bed and continued to act, but it's quick glance I saw she had spikes on her butt like a reptile. Yeah, that was no dream. That was real. That was no dream. Yeah. Now if I saw that, I speak like Job did. But she didn't want me to leave, so she began to follow me. So if she came, so the same woman I believe came to fight me. I think it was my wife who gave me some type of black shirt while I was fighting. So I used it, but kind of like Elijah began to stir it, to stare it back and quote making the wind help me to push her back. And now if I did that, I used it for a long night and stare at her. So you got a new garment, black garment. Might look like a shirt, but I don't think it's a shirt. It might look like a shirt, but I don't think it's a shirt. I'm going to have to wait till if I see it somewhere, I'll let you know. And begin to stir it back, step back at it before making the women help you to. So you got your power with the wind. So you got that power. Then after I did that, I used a long knife, stab and stuff. That was the knife. Because they got some swords that look like knives. Yeah, they got some swords that look like knives. I didn't know either, he said. I didn't know. That's why I said, well, when you start Googling, just Google swords or go to Wikipedia and see what swords come up there. I did the same thing. God showed me got some swords that look like knives. Look just like a knife, but it's a sword. So we got another sword. All right. Because they say I use a long knife and stab in the stomach. Yeah, so that's a sword. Next thing I saw Edomite man, no, you got more power. Call up on the wind to help you. The angel of the wind. So that's where we at now. We're in the part where we're getting our power, and we're gonna be using our power. Next thing I saw Edomite man who wanted to do harm to me. So when I glanced at him to make sure he wouldn't do anything, he ran through a sharp with a long glass at me. And then I dodged the glass like he ran to get it in the car. When he got in the car, he drove off. So I ran with a hammer. So he got another hammer. Yeah. So I ran with a hammer, caught up to his car and hit the Edomite man with a hammer in the chest, and hit his knee, and fell out of the car because he tried to hurt me. So, you got another sword, a hammer, got power to control the wind, right? Because in the fire, that's a 40-day dream, 40-day gifts. Yeah. I know when it come now. I'm going to just tell you. The Lord God bless the mighty man of valor. The priest Yehuda. The Lord God bless the mighty man of valor. The high priest Belishazar. The Lord God bless the mighty man of valor. The pastor, the shepherd, Esau. The Lord God bless the mighty man of valor. The prophet Jared. The Lord God bless the mighty woman of valor. The seer, the Lord God bless No, the one who's on her way to $1. Mighty one for $1. No, she's gonna have to. See, men try. All of us go through it. You can't say you didn't go through the same thing that Dollar going through, the same thing Jerry going through. We went through that already. So you just have to be patient with them. And hopefully they go back to God and humble themselves. I believe I was in the house and one looked at something some people were doing. It was like they did something to me. Some image appeared in the room. So no, that's in the Testament of Solomon. That's in the Testament of Solomon. And was so type of solid form statue that looked like a person. Testament of Solomon. And there's some type of fire around it. All right. No, it got something else too. Because they're playing with that. They don't know that they're doing that in the spirit world. And then they set it down like they had fish or something. And then there was a woman that knocked at the door and she told her she wanted to take her baby with her. So when you look at their baby that was wrapped in very young, like a newborn. So you got something that's being good. It was like I was watching it for her. I knew it was a lot of chaotic things happening. Well, a baby represents a virgin. I don't know because you just said that they did fire and stuff. I don't know. That we did not want to be out there. So I was thinking, where is she going with this baby out there? And I had to give the baby to her because she was the mother. So I just a baby on the cheek. I saw some of whatever I had put on my baby was on the baby's cheek. All right. Whatever you put on your lips was on the baby's cheek. No, yesterday you said the brother had got that lip balm. And I told you that was I said. I know it could be. I know it could be. And then I was outside in front of the house to look around. I think I saw my mother there. Something would have caught like my mother was doing something outside. I can't remember clearly. Then the switches. And I'm back in the house. And then woman knocked on my door. They would ask me, could they come inside and stay with us? And the first thing that came to mind when I saw them was to let after that, anyone to my house. And I told them there was only 2 bedrooms in the house with some people here already, so I don't know if you will be able to have the room. This is something that I can't remember the switches. And I'm standing in the house and I hear my grandfather Isaac pass where he saying something about not to worry about anybody. Or not to worry about everybody. Not to worry about everybody. He said something about how nice I looked and I laughed with him. He walked towards it together while he was sitting in some other room. He said something else to me, but I can't remember. Right next to him was a sink. So I put lots of soap on my hands and I washed them. And I turned around and saw my aunt from my father's side sitting at the table, talking on the phone. I ain't got nothing. Those beers are virgins, so we always have. Oh, I got it now. Yeah. All right, just starting out. No, I got it in the dream of vision. I got it. In the dream of vision. I got it. Another dream I was with my cousin Mike told me. My cousin, every time one of my brothers was there too. Told me to some other person. My brother was standing next to me. Making up some story about being used to where Last time some celebrity had told my brother he already knew that it was. You can stop telling lies so much that it's not good. You don't want to be a liar all the time. He still kept trying to keep up with his lies, so I said, you look me in my eyes and tell me that's true. And I started talking to my cousin Mike was sitting next to me. I said, if people are always lying like that, then you would not be able to trust them at all. Yeah, where's Mike? You know who Mike is? Then my cousin Errol walks through the door and greets Michael. I said, Errol, I came over to see him. And I heard Errol say something about that he keeps spending $40 on liquor by himself, so when people come over, it's more fun. No. No. I'm trying not to start too early because I know some of y'all still working and all doing stuff like that. So it's he keeps spending $40 on liquor by himself, so when people come over, it's more fun. Michael said something to him about some place they wanted to go. Then he gave Michael a plastic bag of some weed he had. He said something about it. We all went into the kitchen and there was some video playing on Michael. That we're looking at. I don't know what was on the video. There was someone or some woman that was there standing in front of me at some type of phone, and it switches outside. Somewhere I see my brother lying on the floor unconscious. That something happened to him. There was another man here. Yeah, and I asked what happened. He explained to me exactly what he had. He was trying to figure what happened, but I can't remember everything he said. Another thing I saw, I remember the brother standing in front of me, showing me some chapsticks he was. He was explaining to me why he was using it for his lips. I can't remember what he was saying exactly. So trying to see that trying to see that he really had lipstick yesterday. It wasn't eye salve, but it really was lip balm. They say chapstick. All right. Did it say chapstick? Did it look like chapstick? Did it say chapstick? Nobody see why he was using it for his lips. So I don't know. Because yesterday he said, I told you that it was eye salve. And they had come back and said that it was really chapstick. So I have to go with what you said. I have to say it was chapstick. Lip balm. I don't know, because I don't think they had wrong. Oh, I know it could be. Yeah. That's in the book of Isaiah. That's in the book of Isaiah. It's in the book of Isaiah. Yes, it is. No, I'm gonna look for it. No, but I thought it was really Isaiah that he had got his Isaiah. No, too late now. No, they didn't change it. No, wait a minute. Yeah, you didn't change it now. I'll be looking for the change. No, I'll be looking for the chains. Yeah, we're looking for those chains. And green. Because you know, you have different interpretations. I'm looking for some up. I just had that town. I did it. No. All right. Let's go. No lips. He said it was, you said, I'm going by what you said now. Because yesterday I told you it was I said, but then you come back and say it was really lip balm. So that's good. No. So after, I know it could be. Or the way you said container yesterday. All right. No cover. I don't mind being wrong. Not wrong with me being wrong. All you get right. All right. No. Ain't good. Oh, man, ain't good at all. Because I'm going about what you said. Now, remember you said cover lips. Yeah. The youngest brother standing there showing me chaps to me. It was explaining to me why he was using for his lips. Yeah, he got a chap sticking out. No. No. Let me see. Let me see what he said was going today. I have to go back. Really have to go back to yesterday. Because he had somebody else that was with him. No. That ain't good. Whatever it is, it's not good. What you have covered, because you said it showed him why he put that on his lips. So would you say he's covering his lips? Yeah, you say that he was covering his lips. That's not good. Anyone who covering lips is not good. No, it could be something else. If you find something else to say besides covering the lips, but use another word there. Because you put on covering the lips. No, because it goes along with every other thing you say on it. Say stop lying, right? I'm going by what you say. You say stop lying, right? No. I'll post it, but I don't know. It's your dream. Okay. No, because all of them seem the same. All of them gonna come out the same. Um, let's see. Now, I'm just telling you, well, it is not good. They should all cover the lip, but there's no else to go. I'm just gonna put these down there. You gotta know which one it is. It's your dream. You gotta know which one it is. Two different brothers, my younger brother. Oh, it's two different brothers. All right. I don't know. I don't know about this yellow because, like I said, two different brothers. So one brother getting eyes salve, the other brother is out there doing stuff we ain't doing. So, all right. All right. Let's go. Let's go. No, I thought it was the same one. Let's go. No, it's two different things. One was eye self, the other one is lip chat. They could be two different. All right, let's go. So, that was on the BBC, France 24. And then they talk about all the African nations got together and they want the Western nation to pay them to help them with this global warming thing as they put it down. So you're going to go ask the people that causing this to stop it, and so they can lose money. People not going to do that. No, I just the same way with the people. I get rid of that God. If I pray to the Most High God, and He don't come to my rescue, now obey the voice, keep His commandments, but then He's not God. They had it on them. Because they like to name themselves God. Let me come back. So I watched Spawn, that movie Spawn with Michael Jaleel White. The movie was made in 1997. And everything that was happening unto us now, because you gotta know it. If you don't never, I say, oh man, that's a good movie. Boy, I see that. Call it evil good because you don't know it. And that movie is in the Testament. Everything that's happening now. The premise of the movie was they had a man that went down to hell, got all the demons together, come back to earth, and fight a battle. I'm going there. And then Michael Jaleel White, they chose him. But the man, Martin Sheen, that's his name. Martin Sheen. So he gonna release a biological weapon that's gonna kill a whole lot of people. Go look at it and say, man, that sounds just like the COVID. Go look at the movie. And then you can tell me tomorrow, whatever you see it, then you can tell me. Yeah. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen. I had dreams all last night, man. They didn't bring in everything. The only thing I could, I don't even have a witness, do I? I don't have yes, I do. That people were speaking over. All right, I gotta tell you this. And then so then the day I come on France 24, and they was talking about how it's a beautiful brother. So the France 24. And so they talk about Martin Luther King and all that. So I had it was a quick vision. And I was in the store in Alabama. I was in the store in Alabama. And the people were speaking Alabama. Now they say the people were speaking Alabama. They said, fetch this and fetch that. And I said, I didn't know I spoke Alabama. Fetch this and fetch that. That's what I said. I didn't know I spoke Alabama. Fetch this and fetch that. So I walked into the store and I wanted to try out my new speech I had learned from school, speaking standard English. Yeah. No, that was the dream. That was the dream. All right. Let's go. So Belshazzar had a dream, and he posed his dream where he was war and fight. Now, because I back then in this book here, I wasn't writing down the dates in this book. It got to be 2 years old or 3 years old. This book here. I know it's at least 2 years old from last year, the year before. know what? I ain't got no date in this book. I don't think I got a date right now. No, I ain't free from other book. But anyway, I went and prepared the ship for the voyage, the long voyage. And at first I told the captain, so I told y'all this before, of the vessel that I required for the voyage. So I went and first told him what I required for the voyage. So after I told him what I required for the voyage, I don't know if I can tell you the date, because if I can tell you the date, I told you the dream before, at least 2 years ago. But anyway, so after I tell him what it required the voyage, I left. And so I had, then I came back, and I had seen that the spot or the section where I was going to sit, lay down on the voyage. So next scene, I was looking at the vessel or the boat filled with people and animals, and I was one of the passengers. I was on the side of the vessel looking in, and the animals were all in the stall, the eggs, and all was eating straw. And the other animals that I had was an ox, had been an ox. Next scene, because the paper all messed up, man, I can't eat, but I'm barely reading because they got it wiped off. Next scene, they have any room left. So next thing I'm asking, seeing that they have any room left, or can we make more room to fill the whole car? Next thing we all was sitting on our spot in our area. They had this young woman on the left side, and the woman on the left, and they had a woman on the left side and one on the right of her. And I was in the back of the vessel or the boat. And the area was long and wider than a little more than the rest of the area. Now I told y'all this dream before, but Dr. Shazar had a dream like it. The next scene, I was lying down facing the back of the vessel. So someone on the side go lay down only on him. Someone said on the side, go lay down on him, on me. And they had this young woman laying on top of me. And I held her with one arm around her, and I told her, I am celibate. And she got up off me and sit back down on the back of the boat. And I told her I don't have sex. She moved her hair. Because that part there, the roach or the rat, somebody, at the bottom of it. Now you're not sitting here. Satan could shapeshift. Come do a little business, get on out. Next scene, I was back sitting down, back against the boat, and they had this woman next to me and asked me, "Are you scared?" Because I heard of the slaughter. I told her, because that was Dr. Shazar had in his dream. He said, "Are you scared?" Because I heard of the slaughter. And I told her I was there. I saw it. That's what I told her. She was scared. He said, "Have you heard of the slaughter?" I told her I was there. I saw it. That was Dr. Shazar's dream the other day. Now remember the dream I had. I don't remember if I had written it down. I saw the slaughter. They were slaughtering everyone that didn't have the mark of God. And I had these long swords. They slaughtering everyone that didn't have the mark of God. They had these long swords. But that's Dr. Shazar 2 dreams. Next scene, I stood up and I took this electric, I'm trying to see. reflected something I had that was on the back of the boat. It doesn't say that I can't see it. It's gone. Yeah. That I had that was on the back of the boat, and music was playing. Mahalia Jackson doing the vision. And I listened after Mahalia first, no. And after Mahalia the third chapter of Isaiah. After Mahalia Jackson finished playing third chapter of Isaiah, I saw the lamp. It was burning, no wick. And I had a little piece left, and I said, let the fun. They put the new wick in it. And I did it. I don't know. I don't know what day it was, but you can go. Yeah, you can go. I don't have the date. I don't have the date written down. Oh, I do. It's so you can go look up for the video. It's 1/29/2022. 1/29/2022. So that was the first month, the 29th day of 2022. So we might have to do one or two of those days in that I had that dream and vision. Yeah. Because I couldn't go past that dream and vision. I said, man, that's Belteshazzar dreams right there. Yep. No, because then after I had that, I started writing down all your names. No, I got Ishmael, I got Belteshazzar, Esau, Jaziel, Yeshua, Adonijah, Yehuda, Yasriel, Eli, Elisha. Yeah, I wrote y'all names down. Yeah. Oh, then it goes to February. No, because the book, I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, man, the book, you can see it, then wore out. You know, can see how that thing written, how it been wore out. Yeah, all that been worn out, man. I don't know. That's how they got the ink and stuff. But then you know if they have any grease or anything on oil in the hand. During that time, I was doing a whole lot of oil. And get there and rub all that off. This the book that God said everything was starting to happen in this book right here. And then Belteshazzar had that dream. Eli number 661. Oh man, y'all. Also, I'm just trying to. I didn't start going back over the whole books. Man, you know, it got a lot of stuff in there. All right, I saw a SpaceX crash. All right. No, I mean, as I go to it, I'll give it to you. Let's go. Because we ain't did nothing done yesterday. Let's go. Because that's where we at. We at the end of the time. And I don't care. Man, because I'm going to read it to you. Because these people think God not is on us. I keep telling you, everything just like Esau just had a dream where he called the wind from the help, and the wind helped. All right, I can remember the dream and vision I had. I can't remember when it was, but I remember the dream and vision I had, and then the stars from heaven was coming down. I said, that's all you had. That's all you got, right? So because that's what we're doing, man. Isn't that not in the prayer? Is that not in the beginning of no, don't post it, Belteshazzar, don't post it, bro. But that's not in the beginning of the legend of the Jews, where everything has to change its nature to come to Israel aid. Well, that's what we're gonna be doing. And another thing what people don't understand, because all the things that the Most High showing unto us correspond to the Torah. And that's the judgment and punishment. No, because I was listening to a man the other day and talking about Jesus writing in the sand. And I heard somebody other claim they said what Jesus wrote in the sand. No, let him without sin cast the first stone. And we know we're going to cast the first stone. Him without sin. So you see water coming down, who casting that stone? All right, then. No, I'm going to tell you what happened. Okay. Satan fighting hard. No, that's why I'm trying to tell Jerry. That's why I'm trying to tell a dollar, man. Just the 40 days. 40 days have never been simple. It might seem like, oh man, all I gotta do is come on and say the prayers for 40 days. That's easy, right? And how your life has been coming. How the Satan have been tagging you since so that's going on hastily for you. Every time you come up, Satan attack. Well, you're not attacking them straight up, but once you find out that he can because Satan knows he can't beat you. Satan knows all you gotta do is open up your mouth, and that's the end of him. And that's the time we've been waiting for. So all we gotta do is open up our mouths. That's okay. Nah, I ain't gonna keep going on with that. Yeah. What is it? Thou seeing scripture. Oh, she put it on. Wait on answer that. No, I gotta get to the lesson. No, y'all go ahead and read it. She didn't put it on Facebook. Let's go ahead. We're going because it's about our power and what God promised our father Abraham. No, because today when they show that, that's why I'm speaking the way I speak, because they show Yemen. And Saudi Arabia did that to Yemen. The proxy war. I know a lot of people never heard about it, and I didn't hear too much about it either, but they know who started, know why they did it. So now them people live in swallow. Right, and Saudi Arabia, talking about all the money they have. And, oh, bro, you call them evil good. That's what you're doing. And people are scared to say anything about it because just like they took over the PGA, the golf. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Nobody saying nothing. And they didn't merge the PGA with LIV and stuff. Man, they're going to be trouble. They're going to be trouble. Because aren't the people let them go so far, and when they go to change the laws and everything? No. So it's a big false. Murderers, that's what they are. They are murderers. And what God tell you, what happens when you become, post that belt is yellow, when you become accomplice with murderers, what happens? What happens when you become accomplice with murderers? And that's what they are, they're murderers. And they're thieves. All right. The God said they're thieves. That come out of their own mouth, telling God that they are thieves. Shortly after the war, God revealed himself to Abraham and soothed his conscience as to spilling of innocent blood, for it was a scruple that gave him such anguish of spirit. God assured him at the same time that he would cause pious men to rise among his descendants, and that's who y'all are right now, pious men, who like himself would be a shield unto their generation, and that's who we are. We are the shield unto our generation. No, you go ahead on. That's why the people trying to keep you in Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Tupac and Biggie and all them dead people. What can they do for you? Ellen G. White, Joseph Smith, an old dead whore and an old dead horse man. Come on, man. Sixth commandment says, O my people Israel, be no slayer of men. Do not associate with murder. Shun the champ and their championships. See it right there? And shun their championship, that your children may not learn the craft of murder. Because they made sure he said championship, because that's what they're doing now. Well, we now they're using their monies to take over the PGA golf tournament. And they're using their money, right? The man says, well, what they gonna do? Take over, they're gonna try, because they want to be an influencer. And they're trying to cover up the fact they killed that man, Jamal Shakur. They killed them people in Yemen, and they killed other people. And now they're trying to buy it because the law of God told you what they're going to do. And man, that's a hard thing, but that's a hard pill to swallow. And you want me to come on and say, Kumbaya, because they told you to Saudi Arabia doing it, UAE and all of them doing it out there, taking the dark-skinned people and killing them. Even some of their own people and killing them because they're dark-skinned. And putting them, now they tell them what they're doing. Right. Associate, do not associate with murderers and shun their championship, that your children may not learn the craft of murder. And that's what you're doing. No, man, y'all think God playing. Because it's going to work out, it's going to go bad for them. It's going to go bad. No, it might look all right at the beginning, but you know how God is. God is very patient. And God uses a man's own breeders to trap himself. God uses a man's own breeders to trap himself. God will tear all that down. Y'all can be associated with it. Because just like they had this man in Japan, and he was a hit maker or somebody like that. And he had been molesting them boys all the many years. And he died. Now it's coming out. God is very patient. God is very patient. They already know he's going to destroy America. That's what he just finished reading. What I told, I said, I was there. I was there and I saw the slaughter. Yeah. You say, are you scared? Well, scared of what? I was there. I'm the one who saw it. Might be more than that. Calling down the holy angels to protect us. Yep. Anyway, your children may not learn the craft of murder. As a penalty for deeds for murder, God will send a devastating war over mankind. So the war, because that was in that dream of vision I had, the devastating war. They say there's slaughter. No. Because I laugh because they think they're getting away with it. Laughing at their ignorance. Thinking you're going to get away from God. You think God spared me? God didn't spare me. And I see them, talk to them and everything. You think God, no, you didn't. Chastise me, punish me accordingly. Just let me know. Because God told you, I don't want you to shoot nothing off. Don't build, show you that with Nimrod. That's why he left it in his word when he destroyed Nimrod and them from shooting from going off planet. And y'all doing the same thing. Because you don't think they had damn fools back down and said, look what we can do. We can build a building. And I know we can't breathe up there, but we're going to build a building so we can breathe and we stay inside the building. That the air comes from up the bottom and we're going to be able to breathe when we get up that high. So you don't think the people that we do think the people, hey, let's go. Get back to last. All right. So they should have pious men arise from among his descendants who, like himself, would be a shield unto their generation. And that's far because that's kingdom, that generation, all that's old with you in a new generation time for you. All that foolishness, man, all that more, they didn't do nothing then, they ain't doing nothing now. Repent and go back to the Most High God. So when the people try to do you something, you can call on the Most High God, and God can kill them all, as he said he's going to do. All right. Well, anyway, that's Christianity. You can call on him all you want. He's not going to show up. He's not going to show out. I saw TDJ daughter this morning with all that false hair, all the false everything from the head to toe. And you want somebody to know, I was looking at, I saw a picture. I don't know what this week, that picture haunted me because I couldn't tell who was lying down in that casket. Because all I could see was doing like this here with the head back and the eyes closed. And it was Esau. And I couldn't tell who it was until this morning. I saw George the liar. That's what it is. It was Joyce the liar. Well, why can see the word don't come to pass? Yeah. Getting who I am. All right. As for the distinction, God gave him the leave to ask what he would have. Rare grace according to none the size of self. Jacob, Solomon, Hazel, and the Messiah. Abraham spoke and said, O Lord of the world, if in time to come my descendants should provoke thy wrath, it was better I remain childless. That we said. Now, that we did. That's why we're in the situation that we are now. But we have repented. And when we repent, we get proud. No, because he was sitting into the book of Joshua. And when that war started, and Shechem did all that filth out to our mother Dana. And then they don't want nobody to do it. They're doing it now. They're doing all that filth out, and then they don't want nobody to say nothing to do it. So they gave you a false religion, a false doctrine. Hindu, Muslims, Buddhists, Islamics, Muslims, Muhammad, and all that foolishness. That's what they gave you. And then they can live in their lavish lifestyle. Then you come and work for them. They can kick you up your ass, burn you, not pay you. You got to go through all the change. You have kidney disease, kidney failure, and everything. Come down and burn everything up, and you say, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian, and my God. No, your God is mammon. That's who your God is. All right. Don't worry. He's going to come down. He's going to come down. Then you're going to know. But I'm when the time comes and the commandment comes, what you think I'm going to say? All right. Okay, well, you go ahead on with that. Abraham spoke and said, well, Lord, the world, if in time come, my descendants shall provoke thy wrath, it's better I remain child. Not for the sake of whom I journey as far as Damascus, where God was my protection. See, God was my protection, would be well pleased to be my heir. Moreover, I have read in the stars, as Abraham, I have read in the stars, Abraham, thou would be getting no children. Now, he read in the stars, but listen to what God said. Thereupon God raised Abraham above the border of the sky, and he said, thou art a prophet, but not an astrologer. No, because God will prove you wrong. God will prove you wrong. They got all these monies and everything, doing everything to poor innocent people, what God said. God said, say the poor innocent people, I'm going to raise them up and put them on top. And y'all on the top, I'm going to put y'all on the bottom. Well, keep watching that. Keep watching. You know, that book said, the 3rd chapter of Isaiah. I'm going to read it. I don't know when. But I'm going to read it. We read it before. All right. No, because they got a lot in this book. They got a lot in this book, but I'm going to, but I still haven't read stuff out the other book, out the blue book. No, man, he got buy American Pie, got everything in the books. Give me time. If Lord God say the same. Well, anyway. Thereupon God raised above the golden sky and said, thou art a prophet, not a astrologer. Now Abraham demanded no sign that he would be blessed with offspring. He didn't ask for no sign. While losing another word, he believed in the Lord. He was rewarded for his simple faith by a share in this world, and a share in the world to come as well. And that's how we be rewarded now. And besides the redemption of Israel from the exile will take place as a recompense for his foreign trust. And so our redemption, everything, our redemption, our repentance, we getting out of slavery the full time, all that because of whatever our father Abraham had done. I can go back farther than that, but we just gonna stop right there for our father Abraham. No, I can go way back. But but though he believed the promise he made with him with a full and abiding faith, he yet desired to know by what marriage does his descendants would maintain themselves. So he wanted to know by what marriage that we was going to maintain ourselves. You know what happened. Well, how do we maintain? Well, how are we doing now? Serving Christianity, Hindu, Buddhists, and all that. But I saw Well Simple. And he was serving Islamics, lied to Muhammad and all that food. No, not well center, but that's what they serve. Farrakhan and all of that's why we serve. And that's why we're in the situation and position that we're in now. And you've been marching and singing and jumping up and down and shaking your heads, ain't nothing happened. Ain't nothing going to happen until you repent with all your heart, return back unto your prayer. That's when things going to happen. All right. But you go ahead on and keep doing that, keep doing it. Oh no, there will be blood. There will be war and blood, lots of it, up to the horse's bridle. All right. Anyway, yet desire to know by what manner their